Greetings, all my dreamers and dreamettes. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do to this channel. What's goody, my dreamers and dreamettes? It's your boy. Got a lot to bring to you guys. I was actually working on an animation as I speak right now, but I just felt like the energy right now that's needed with this, just with the entertainment, just clashing with your everyday life. This is something that we're all living through. Social media is a part of all of our lives. So I just felt like bringing something to you guys that you kind of could cope with it on your day, and maybe just get a whole different perception on how you look at things and how you intake things when you see it on social media. So that's what we're on today. That is what we're on today. If you guys want to support my brand, it's inspiredbydreams.shop, and that's dreams with three Z's at the end. So it's DREAMZZZ.shop. And I got everything. I got latest drip. It's preppy streetwear, so I'm trying to bring a little splash with the fashion for you guys and just bring something new to the world and just try to put more good vibes, good energy out there. That's what it's all about in these times. And we're gonna talk a little bit about everything, and just pace things out and try to get the people on the same page and just try to get this world on the same page so we could just all move forward as a whole and everybody could just be better than they was yesterday or last year or last month, whatever it was. Moving forward, you'll be better on. That's what we want. Nothing else but that. So you see, today I uploaded the Diddy curse, and the name is harsh, but that's just to gather the people in. But it's not really anything slanted. It's just giving a timeline, of Diddy and the things, his trials and errors, and how he got himself to this point. And the reason why I want you guys to really pay attention to that is because it kind of gives like both sides from how you can put yourself in these situations and just lead yourself astray and trying to find, your inner peace and the real you. I feel like if you break it down to the root, everybody in this Diddy situation is a victim, including Diddy. Everybody is a victim. Some a victim of fame, some just victims of expectation, um, and we at a point where I feel like Diddy. It's one of those things like even if one thing is wrong in there, it's still bad for him. So we're at a point where like I know it's gonna sound a little harsh, but I felt like being that this is weighing heavy on a lot of people's hearts and heads on their everyday basis, just on social media. This whole Diddy thing, because he's a mogul. He's somebody that's very big in entertainment. Hip hop, we all grew up on Bad Boy and just listening to him. So it's not like somebody could just throw away and just, it's not that. So this is weighing heavy on people. People are torn between. I feel like the love that they have for the Diddy that they thought they knew, and the love that and the harshness of the situation that's going on right now. The Diddy that they're coming to realize this man. But when I look at it and I realize, the Diddy that we once thought we knew, that was a Diddy at that point. There was that person was actually a reality too. Like there's got to be a certain point where he took a different way of just looking at life, and you always see that in like a lot of people's patterns, like when they don't want to commit to something. Like if you don't want to commit to the small things, how could you commit to relationships? How could you commit to other things? So these are patterns in people's life that kind of trip them up along the way. And the more money you have, the more easier it is to patch these problems, and patching problems usually leads people into like a dark place, because when you patch it's not really healing it. It's just like it's kind of just like it's like a for now, and it's not really drawing solution. It's patching things really doesn't. I feel like Diddy was hurt just as well, so I want to keep that in mind of this whole talk. And everybody has to know that everybody in this situation is victims here, whether he has more money than these people or they have more less. everybody's victims here, but it's just that everybody has to pay these consequences for who's been victimized, and there's for every victim there's different consequences in these situations. Some victims had their consequences dealt to them earlier from the trauma, and some are getting them dealt now. But in all, I feel like in hip hop we gotta one, you know, like when people talk about like just the whole devil talk and this and that, it doesn't have to be so deep, but there is something about that I do want to mention, and it's something that always scares me. It's anything that alters your mind could be harmful for you. I think with Diddy in his situation, liquor came to be a part of it, because in life you can't, the stuff that you think are that make you feel good are usually sometimes the stuff that become your detriment, or just become your end. It's like too much or too good always never sits out right in these times. So you got to keep that in mind too. Having too many parties, having too many drinks, having too many of this, too many of that, too many of anything always leads people down a dark place. Um, you guys didn't see me the other day. I was gonna do a live, but I just couldn't do it. Situations happen in people's lives, and then got on my knees and I was praying to God, and God answered my prayer, and I'm here today to talk to you guys because I feel good about that, and that's what keeps me going. Things that happen behind the scenes. That's the things that keep me going, keeps me wanting to push forward with the brand, keeps me wanting to be the person that could inspire you guys to go out there and do whatever you dream to do. So that's my motivation for this channel. Hold on. When I tell you, it's too, like, sometimes the heat just burns down. But anyway, that's the reason why I'm here to inspire people. Whether you can afford or support the brand, you don't want to, it doesn't matter. Even if what I say helps you go on with a better day and helps you move on to, then my job is done. That's what I'm here for. That's what this is for. I can't really touch you and tell you, I'm telling the truth. I'm an honest person. I'm loyal. I'm this and that. You have to feel that upon yourself. You have to come in tune and feel my energy, and we have to match energy for this thing to even grow and to get where it's going. So that's kind of the reason why I went live, just to tell you guys, with this, just take a break from social media. And it's not just take a break, you have to turn off your phone. Sometimes take a break, look into something else. If you there's so many things that you don't realize that you as a person you love and that you love doing. Like, just say you're into plants or something. Just let's say you're into plants. Why can't you look on your social media? Why can't you look on Instagram and look up plants that you like, and then make that your day's focus? It doesn't always have to be entertainment every single day, because that can put you in a rabbit hole. Trust me, eventually you'll be in their shoes, living that thing, because you're hurting when they're hurting. And it's not to say you don't want to help, but it's just to say that you gotta live too. You have to live. You have to live, you guys. Take it from your boy Mickey, man. Been through so much. I have anxiety up to this day, and it's when I tell you it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it. I'm saying that from my deepest. Don't put money the be all, and like how these people, because that's when they realize that it has nothing to do with what they really destined to be or who they can be. Then that it strips away everything that people think of you, how you look at me, maybe you might laugh at the way I look. Hey, maybe some people are like, oh, that's kind of cool. It doesn't matter, because to me, I know how I feel and how I wear, how I want to present myself, and you should feel the same way. So that confidence, that little drip of confidence right there, can take you a long way. Because we need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. The other day I was having my little anxiety attack, and as I'm calming down, I'm like trying to look on YouTube to find something just to calm me down, maybe something, and everything was just like a war, and I'm just like, nah, I can't do this, and I was still looking. Let me see, what did I find, and I ended up watching. Oh boy, I think I might have ended up watching some movie trailers or something. I'm not sure what I ended up watching, but it's something that just totally I didn't even think that I would be watching. it was something, and it just took my brains off. So it's all about your mind, keeping your mental strong enough. You know, anything that alters your brain, you cannot, in these times, it's not worth it, trust me, because what if you're stuck in that place? You'll never get back to who you really are. So never, ever, ever play with that in these times. And that's the most important thing I want to tell you guys, you know, keep your mind right. Don't let things alter you, and don't let things, take you from being who you can really be, or who God put you out here to be. And that's what it's all about in these times. And besides that, as far as the brand, I'm taking it up. Right now, I'm actually designing and doing an animation. So I'm doing like a double upstate. It's a lot of work today because I appreciate all the love and the support. You guys, you gotta wait till I'm waiting right now. Remember I told you guys the last live that I have new stuff dropping in. So I want you guys to really, really, really wait. Give me a chance. I want to show you the new setup, the new hoodie, and then I'm gonna put the drop there. I don't want to just push everything on you guys. I want to show you, hold it up, and then you guys could do what you got to do and style it up yourself. And that's how I really want it to go. But yeah, man, that's what I'm really on. Just about putting them good vibes out there, and your intake, how you look at other people. If that doesn't resonate with you, you move on. Move on. Find things in your life that you love doing, and clear your mind of all the social media. Has it cluttered? Trust me, had a cluttered mind. Everything was just, I was a part of this whole social media club. The social media club is like, you're in this club, everybody's doing the same thing, dressed the same way, trying to impress the same person, and there's no individuality. Everybody's just like laughing at jokes that's not funny, and the room is packed, and everything looks good, and the lights are so bright you can't really see, and things are just not what it's supposed to be. And if you really should turn on those lights and really met those people, you probably wouldn't even want to be in these circles. So I'm trying to, when you see me trying to put out like my little animations and stuff, it's just for you to maybe on your off day or go to work and you're on your way to doing something, you could just tune in, and you can look at something different than what you naturally or normally see on the everyday basis, because that stuff is going to enter you in the social media club. And it's the worst club to be in. Trust me, you guys. The tickets are free. There's no line. The drinks, they taste so good, and they mess your body up. They just mess you up. The better the taste, the you could tell your health is just decreasing at a faster rate. And you don't want to be part of that club. You want to be part of the club where you can dream, imagine a drink that's the healthiest and make you feel good, that doesn't hurt you when you drink it. Imagine that stuff, and these are the things that's going to get your mind off of the stuff that's going to hold you back. Nothing can really hold you back. Remember, I always told you, everybody deserves that little second chance, or that little revive their passion of the things that they love doing. Everybody has this thing. It's a unique thing that everybody has. It's not something you look over and say, oh, they have that. Maybe I have one of those. No, you have your own. You just have to find it. That's what it's all about. You just have to find it. Nobody can really stop you from being you. And that's what I always want to present. That's what I'm always going to push to you guys, because it's the way that's helping me right now, and it's helping me push forward, and it's helping me take my steps forward. So that's what I try to bring to you guys. If it doesn't help me, I can't tell you that to do something, and then it doesn't even work. It just doesn't work like that. So making animations, designing clothes for you guys to look good and feel good and edgy, and these are the things I love doing. I have a lot of other things. I do want to put, like, maybe in the future you might see a podcast. Who knows? But for these moment in times, the energy of hip hop, the energy of the entertainment world, is just not good. It's very gloomy. It's very um like it doesn't have. It feel like there's a missing sense of God in it. Um, I feel like people are lost and trying to find something. Good people are trying to find something, or trying to find the things that once brought them closer to the things that's going to be more like righteous, more godly. Well, you don't have to be the most righteous person, but you can just believe the things that keeps you faithful and keeps you loving people, keeps you smiling on a day-to-day basis, and this is what helps you. Don't you know that they say stress does kill? Stress kills, because stress comes with all the evil stuff, all the things that come in the room, and it doesn't always have to be like anybody dressed up as the devil. It could just be the things that alter you from being who you potentially supposed to be, and that's the things that You end up in these places. You end up in these bad predicaments because of just life in itself clouding you and taking you away from what God has us all here to do as an individual. It just doesn't make sense, man. Sometimes I look at social media and it's sickening when you could just almost tell what's gonna happen next, and then it happens. It's sickening. It's sickening. And then you love these people, and when I say love, I mean the type of love where you see these people for who they present themselves to be. You find an attachment to that, and if it's really something that you want to pursue or in your journey of doing, you kind of like take a little bit of from that and try to add it to what you're doing because that's an extra, a little extra boost for you. And then later on, you come to find out you're more of the person that they presented to be than they are as themselves. And it's a sad thing because somewhere down the line, people change. It's not like they wasn't that person. Don't forget them for being that person that they once started trying to find their path. But somewhere along the line, their journey has been crossed through maybe hurt, and they're trying to find a different way of doing it, or just they're at a point where they're just like, it's, even though some people might say, oh, he's spending money, this and that. You see some people, like rich people, they're spending money on cars and buying a whole bunch of cars, you're going to a whole bunch of places. And you would never believe those people are some of the most stressed out people, just buying those things to patch things up. And it's like, you know, only your closest people can tell you, slow down, hold on, what are you doing? And try to find out why are these things happening. And you realize that your riches, whatever you earn, is not, that's what you work hard for. But you don't have to blow that. You don't have to throw that away and use that to put these barriers around you to try to make you somebody that you're not, because you earned it. You made yourself. You brought yourself to that point. Don't let nobody tell you that you haven't worked hard for what you did. Coming from where I'm from, everybody works hard. I mean, down to the person, down to the janitor, all the way up to the CEOs. At least, was always raised to work hard. So that shouldn't even be like a something that is written in paper. That's just something that's and this should be in you already. That's the minimum. Touching people, changing other people's lives, connecting with people. These are the things that add on to that makes you who you are. These are the things that make people. They can point you out in a crowd. They can tell who you are. They can read your heart. These are things that makes people connect with people. That's why I said I had to get back on here on live and just talk back to my peoples, all my dreamers out there. That's thinking to you. If right now, if you're feeling down and you feeling to yourself, yo, I can't get ahead because of this, and this, and this situation. Blank those things out, and just remove them and replace them with the things that you can do. You have your another day to figure it out. You have people around you maybe to help you out, make it an easier day for you. Maybe you have more time to think it out. Maybe if you're working hard at the job, think of just those little 2 to 10, 20 minutes when you do get home. Think of that time to just think of something that you want to do and patch it out every time. Once you fit a schedule, no matter how long the time is on the schedule, once you set a schedule and a plan, it always keeps you on the right pace. You never break that. And once you're on the right pace, nothing else outside could break that. You got to do these things. In these times, we need scheduling. We need more structure in everything we do. That's just far as not just on our business side, just as far as our like personal side. We have to structure our lives because every day in the news we hear things and we see things that we never expected. We just getting hit with news. It's not like news that we expect. It's like every day there's something that's just thrown at you like wow. Everything has to be the wow. I can't believe or and after a while, that thing could be draining on people because the people that usually get hurt the most, are the people that suffer the most, and the people that have the biggest hearts are the people that get hurt the most. Because once you like this, like they always say, or the or Once you put the glasses on, you can't take them off. And it's sad that other people can't put those same glasses on, but maybe they can handle wearing those glasses to see things for what it is, and read people for who they are. These are the things that keeps you moving as a person. These are the things that's going to better your life. Trust me. There's a lot of people out there faking it. Yes, there's a lot of people out there faking it. But when you look at that person, you can identify they're faking it. You're like, why? Why are they faking it? Why they do that? You know what I mean? Like, why did they just fake it? You hear what's going on out there. Um, Not a part of that. God bless. Hope everybody's all right where that is leading to. But you keep yourself focused, man. Don't let the material things, because I've seen so many of my friends pass that it could have been all avoided. That could have been here right now, all avoided. So many situations we all see, not just my friends, we all see that could have been just avoided for some stupid, whether they got killed for jewelry, just doing something that they wasn't supposed to be doing, and they feel guilty for it. So it ends up them taking a path in life, leads them down to destruction. We see these things happen every time, and usually people's number one thing on social media, like the quickest thing you could tell somebody is a cop out. It's like almost like a crash out. They come on, and it just starts spazzing all it, but it's hurt. Telling people this, telling people that with no solutions, it's hurt. It's just hurt. Because the reason why I know, to be honest with you, because I was once hurt too, and I knew I couldn't come on social media and just go in like that, because even though sometimes you feel like doing that, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it helping somebody? What is it doing? It's building an aura around you. It's saying that's how you are. That's how you present yourself. So that's how people expect you to be. So what you're pushing out there and all the negative energy, it becomes you. You don't want to be that. Positive people, people that live with good energy, have some of the hardest battles ever. Trust me. Yo, people, trust me. People will be they'll be jealous of me just because I learned how to deal with my anxiety. I learned how to deal with cope with my problems. I learned how to deal with me, and people will get jealous of you without even trying to understand how to help themselves on something that you did to help yourself. If you understand what I'm saying? People will get jealous of you because you shaved off the material things. How? Why did he do? Oh, he's got to be broke. Then they see you're not broke, and then it's like, why did he do it? Now they're like trying to find why is he doing. Nobody just thought to themselves, maybe he's doing that because he's seeing something else, something else. Maybe he saw something that might be a little more worth it. Maybe a little have a little a, a priceless ending to it, or maybe a better journey, maybe see something better. Maybe he's seen all the destruction, all the people getting killed every single day, people getting used to it, getting desensitized on social media, girls getting raped on social media, people not caring about their grown folks on social media out there robbing grown folks, hurting people. Maybe he's seen all of that, and maybe he kind of wanted to change. Maybe that's why he's like that. Maybe it's not about the jewelry. Maybe it's not about the flossing. Maybe it's not about putting down his own people. Maybe it's about how he's seeing and how he's intaking it and want to push it back out to the people to try to get them on what he's on, because he's seeing that's not working. Maybe that's what it's about. Not everybody on social media is coming on here and just rah rah rah, and man, sometimes a lot of it's entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stuff is entertainment, but you can entertain yourself on different, like, even when I watch movies, I don't just watch drama. I watch horror movies. I watch different types of movies because I want different feelings. I don't want just one. I don't want to just like I don't want to just always be feeling in love on drama. No, I want to be scared sometimes, and I want to be on edge sometimes. That's how life is. Everything doesn't play out in one movie. It's life is more. It's not really a movie. It's more like a series. A movie, it has like a. It's life is more than, it became more than a movie. I feel like years ago when we established ourselves that we can do more as a people. So it became more of a series, like a never-ending series that you can continue and you can keep your journey going. But there's so many distractions on the side. There's so many people that's trying to get in. They're trying to throw you ads. They're trying to jump in your journey. They're trying to tell you how to live, how to be, how to dress, how to eat. What everything they're trying to do to stop you from being you. And it's like a series that we are all living in right now, that we just have to find ourselves in a place where we're the ones directing our own series, and we're the ones that's telling our own stories, and we're the ones that's doing our own thing. Because if not, people will just take from you, and people are just, I don't know, people with good hearts, you feel them before you even meet them. Like, the energy is just, it's welcoming. It's more welcoming. It's not like anything they're faking. They're not like, it's not written and it's not scripted. It's not artificial. That's how connection, that's how love, that's how everything starts at a good from a good meeting. It's like people, I feel like it's like, for example, this is one thing in the social media right now that it eggs me. This eggs me. Somebody gets pregnant, and before people say congratulations, everybody's like, who he slept with, who she slept with. They played out a whole story before the baby, and sometimes the stories might be true, but it's like, like, is it worth it? Like, it's like we're not even giving life a chance. We're not even giving mistakes a chance. We're just expecting things to be in these times, and that is not how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to be expecting things to be. Things are just, that's not how life works. That's not how we solve things. That's not how we're gonna come together just expecting people to be this certain way, that way. We'll all be robots, you guys. We'll all turn into robots. We'll all be doing the same things, and when we all have the money. What if we get to a point where we all have the money and now we're all robots? Think about it. Think about it. It's either put everybody with the money, think about it like that, or think about it with the money gone. And in between there, that's you. That's you. That's you and me. We're in the middle, and if we think about it, if everybody had all the money, then what would you be doing? That's what you should be doing. Think about if nobody had money, what would you be doing? That's what you should be doing. Find yourself in love. Don't find yourself in what comes out of the things that, just material things. That doesn't work. Sometimes, like, I feel like people don't even understand that when it comes down to fashion. Fashion sometimes, like, sometimes you could look, and it's cool to say, dang, nothing in there is for me. That's okay. I'm like that all the time. It's hard for me to find little pieces to put towards something that I actually like and I can put together for myself. That's okay. It's okay for you to say, don't be the person where you're like, you know what? I see everybody in those. I'm gonna just try them, because in your heart you know those ain't for you. It ain't for you. When you see something and you be like, wow, I can do something with those, and everybody's talking about, yo, I want those. You know, out of everybody, you don't even hear the talk, and you like, I know what I'm gonna do with it. Those are for you. Those are for you. Those sneakers, that shirt, that sweater, that dress, those pants, those are for you. And that's how you find yourself on a daily. You can I want everybody to start their summer like this, even if it's not my brand. Even if my brand is not for you. Even if the streetwear, preppy wear is not for you, find a brand that you want to support and just look at it for a minute and say, you know what, I'm gonna get this, and this piece. And Saturday, they having a cookout. I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna come with a new look, a better sense of myself. I'm gonna be happy, smiling all day. And I promise you, you will be able to identify everybody that's not happy like you. You'll have a clear vision of everybody with bad energy besides yourself. And you sit back and you just watch, like, wow, a little couple arguments over there, they fighting over there, happy couple over there, okay, okay, okay. You will be able to see things clearer as long as you get your mind right. Mental health is a beast out here. A beast out here. The more money you have with mental health, you think you're gonna be safe? That's the worse you are because you have more money to patch it. And that's how you end up in the coffin. The quicker you can identify what triggers your mental health, what triggers you to do what God has not sent you here to do, that's when you're gonna know how to define what to block out. I'm telling you, I am telling you. If I was lying to you, I'd be up here like, oh, please buy my clothes, please buy my clothes. I need this, or trying to make up some kind of lie and tell you, why I got to this point and how much money I'm making, and I'll be here showing you every little dollar you guys try to support me with. But it's not about that. It's about you finding yourself, because this is how I found myself, and the love that I'm doing and the love that I put myself in, things that I do. Yeah, I'd be happy for you guys to support the brand and support a piece, because this is a piece. Everything that I do is with love. The real love, not the fake artificial stuff that we see on social media every day, people pretending to be the robot to be, and it's not real. Since when have you fell in love with a person that looks like the person of the person of the person? Does that ever make sense to you? It don't make sense. People are in love with the entertainment of social media. That's the reason why a lot of us men can't date the things that we think we love on social media. Think about it for the fellas. When you scroll social media, you see a bad chick, she's shaking, she's doing her thing, she's half naked. Yeah, you might think about sex, yeah. But you ain't thinking about no wife, no family, because when you start dating her, she's still gonna be on social media doing that. So now you thinking to yourself, wait, hold on. Everybody's looking at her. I don't want that. No, you never wanted that. You fell in love with what you're entertained by, not what truly would benefit you as a person, as somebody that's want to push forward in life. And that's the difference. People fall in love with what they're entertained by. You're supposed to entertainment has a time limit in each sector. There's time limits to this. You don't stay in a comedy show forever. You'll laugh your guts away. You'll die laughing for real. You don't stay. It's a time. There's a time for everything. And now hip hop is in a time where memes and talking about people and doing this and doing that, that is making people money, so they feel like this is the way to go, and this is how we gonna do it, and this is how we gonna versus this, and that ain't the way, you guys. Yes, don't, it's making money for you, but what you doing with the money? When you really think about it, what you really doing with the money? You ain't doing no good with the money. You're taking the money, probably doing, having fun with it, buying a car, doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing to help somebody else, or try to make this thing a long time thing where you can always keep bringing in money. So what you really doing with the money? You think God blesses people that just throws their life away? I heard the rapper, I forgot who, somebody say something about, like, wasted talent. What about a wasted legacy? Think about that. Talent you can keep tinkering and working at, and being good at it and feeling good about it. But a legacy is something you built. And to take that away, to build it again, come on, we only have a life to live. We don't have two. We have one life to live. Just wanted to bring that to all my peoples out here, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, everybody out there. Love you guys. I really appreciate you shopping at the shop. Pick yourself a dope hoodie. I'm gonna show you the new drop on the hoodie when it gets here. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but it will get here. I don't know why they're late, but I'll show you guys, and love you. And what else? Keep God first. Keep the devil behind you, everything behind you. Keep all that negative energy behind you. Keep going straight, and people will read your heart. You hear me? Love y'all. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It.